right, let's go ahead and learn sixes. I'm gonna turn my lightsaber on. There we go. So you got your lightsaber. You want the blade pointing away towards you. And we're gonna do a basic half squat stance. So like this, get your saber ready. So I'm gonna take a step forward and strike up as I pivot my hip. So watch that again. Take a step forward, up. Then take a step back, up. Take a step forward, strike down. Step back, strike down. Step forward, strike up. Step back, strike up. Now that was one set of sixes in its static form where we stay just in about one space. We take a step forward, back, forward, back. Now I'm gonna do sixes forward. Step forward, strike up. Forward, strike up. Forward, strike down. Run out of room. Forward, strike down. Forward, strike up. Step forward, strike up. Now I'm gonna go backwards. Start here so you can see me going backwards. Step back, strike up. Step back, strike up. Step back, strike down. Step back, strike down. Step back, strike up. Step back, strike up. Obviously, I don't have as much space in my kitchen as I do outside, but that's the basic sixes. With eights, it's similar movement as we had with sixes, where we have strike up, but then when we strike down, we pull back, strike up, strike down, pull back, strike up, step forward, strike up, step back, strike up. Because I'm in my kitchen, I'm just gonna do the static form of eights. So here we go. Get in that stance with the half squat. Step forward, strike up. Step back, strike up. Step forward, strike down. Pull back, strike up. Step back, strike down. Pull back, strike up. Step forward, strike up. Step back, strike up. So that is one static set of eights. Then we would do the same pattern forward and then the same pattern backwards. For fives, I will also be static, but remember, actually, you know what? I might do fives twice. We'll see. So start in that same position, saber pointing back, half squat, and it is going to be a little different from both sixes and eights. We take a step forward, strike up, step back, strike up, and the last three strikes are step forward, strike up, pull back, strike down, pull back, strike up. So you know what? I'm going to do 2 sets of fives static. So I'll go back to back twice with fives. Here we go. Get in that stance. Step forward, strike up. Step back, strike up. Step forward, strike up. Pull back, strike down. Pull back, strike up. Second set. Now remember, we ended going forward, so that means we're going to start going backwards. Step back, strike up. Step forward, strike up. Step back, strike up. Pull back, strike down. Pull back, strike up. So that was 2 sets of fives back to back in a static form. Normally, of course, like we do in our workouts in person, we do static, then forward, then back. Let me know if you have any more questions about how to do these routines.